Charlotte World Sports Show, Alyssa Naeher. What was it like just finally finding out you were officially in the World Cup roster? Where were you and how did you find out?
I was out in Portland. We had our first game of the NWSL season that weekend, so I was out in Portland and driving the van to practice. And just
You personally were driving it?
I was. The van was getting loaded, and I see, Jill was calling, and we knew that she was calling that day at some point. It was 8 o'clock in the morning, so I wasn't quite ready for it, but jumped out of the car real quick while everyone else was kind of getting in, and just had a brief conversation. I remember just taking a big deep breath and just getting this huge smile on my face and back in the car and went to practice. So
Did you break it to your teammates when you got back in the van?
I didn't actually. Kind of kept it to myself for a while. I kind of wanted to keep that weekend focused on, we had our first game and we're out in Portland, which is one of the, premier stadiums to play in the NWSL, and kind of wanted to keep the focus there and be able to, I think I might have texted my family, but that was it.
Now, from all you've been in your career, how big of a dream is this just to be able to be on a World Cup roster, whatever role you play, just to be involved in this?
It's just a huge honor anytime you can say that you're, representing the U.S. and putting on the uniform and in whatever capacity that is, and just to be a part of this group and a part of this team is something really special, and it just means a lot to me.
What have you taken in this camp working along with Hope Solo and Ashley Harris? What have you taken from those two players to better your game?
I definitely think that it's been a great experience training with both of them, and I think we've got a really good unit together. Bouncing ideas off each other, and obviously they've been around for a little bit longer than I have. So just to be able to, they've been through things before, and to be able to, see how, they do different things and kind of, oh, yeah, I've been struggling with that. Oh, you're doing that really well. How and just kind of little things like that. Obviously, we all have, different styles, and what works for one of us isn't necessarily going to work for the other, and we all have our own ways of doing things. But to be able to just have a good group that it's a comfortable environment and those kind of things has been awesome.
Interesting fact, all 23 players on this roster have started a game for the U.S. national team. What does it say about the experience that no matter who gets called, you guys have a chance to win?
I think that says a lot. I think the coaches do a great job of, they put in so much work of scouting, and they're constantly clipping videos and clipping that kind of thing, and that I think we are extremely prepared for that, and everybody, whether it's somebody who knows that they're going to be starting or this and that in the starting 11, up to all 23 players, I think everybody feels like if they get put on the field, they're ready to go, and there's not going to be a drop. There's not going to be all these I don't know what to do. Everyone's going to feel really ready.
Familiarity with some of the players you played in the youth system, how does that help you in this camp, being with players that you've spent long amount of times with?
That's super helpful. Obviously, some players have grown up the same youth national teams with Tobin and Kelly and Kling. Played a year at Penn State with Krieger, and with the 20s with again Kling and Alex and Sid. So to be able to have a lot of experience together is what you're going to get from those players.
It helps you with chemistry-wise.
Helps with chemistry. Helps chemistry on the field, off the field. Just to be able to know who everybody is and you're comfortable with that is really helpful.
I want to thank you for your time and best of luck up in Canada.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.